Oh yeah.
Feel my vibrations, just being myself. Sun shines when night ends. I'm true to myself. I wanna shine on, I wanna ride on. I'll play Nintendo and wear my tuxedo. Let's go, here we go. Let's go, here we go. Let's bring in more joy. I'll be your fun boy. I wanna shine on. I wanna ride on. Feel my vibrations. I'm full of myself.
What up, guys? It's your boy Jonesy, and we are live once again. Oh shit. Oh my god, boys. Yo, what? Oh shit. Oh, what? What? Yo, can I get that on repeat real quick? Hey, yo. What? We are live on YouTube on a Thursday, and it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've been live. No, DVG, I'm good. I'm not multi-streaming. I'm just streaming on YouTube specifically. I'm not going back and forth. Hold on. Wait. I'm not multi-streaming, okay? We're okay. You know, you don't gotta worry, bro. You don't gotta worry. We all right. How are you doing, though, GVG? Ah, his internet, bro. Shit. How you been, man? It's been a long time since I've been live, bro. I'll be honest with you. Dude, I've been, like, exhausted straight up. I'm like, bro. I don't know, man. That scuba thing, what took a lot out of me, man. It took a lot out of me. Okay, I was gonna talk about that for a while tonight, and then, I don't know what happens after that, okay? It might be a short stream. We're having this, every year around the same time, there's these, like, termite swarms that just terrorize my entire city. For like 3 days, they just will constantly come out of the ground, and just at nighttime, they will flock towards the nearest light source and invade that shit. So the stream will probably be shorter than usual because, you know, I got when the sun goes down, I gotta turn off all the lights, and this house gotta look like nobody lives here, okay? Or else termites and shit gonna be coming up through the walls, man. It's pretty scary and disgusting, okay? I have a video from like 4 years back. I was in the backyard chilling one night on the hammock, and I had like the I had the bug net on, right? The mosquito net on the hammock, and I was like, dude, there were so many moths out here because I had like little string lights on the trees, and I was recording it, and I was like, wait a sec. Turns out they weren't moths, bro. They were flying termites, and there was at least 1 million of them out there. Like, I was running out, and I was getting them on my face and shit. It was absolutely disgusting. But it's that bad. I went inside that night, and I had all the lights on because I didn't know what they were at the time. And they were just crawling on the walls, bro. Like, they were infinite. They were coming from underneath the door by the swarms. Like, 5 at a time, they would go... And then they'd be crawling up the walls and shit. I was freaking out, dude. I was freaking out. But then I did some research, and it turns out they're only attracted to the lights. So instead of fighting them, I was like sucking them up with the vacuum and shit, squishing them all. I was like, okay. I'm outnumbered here. There's about 1 trillion of these insects. I can't do much of anything against these guys. So I'm just gonna turn off all my lights, even the ones outside, and just go to my room, hang out underneath my blankets, watch some YouTube or something, and hit the hay. So that's what we do in these next couple of days. It started last night. We woke up, they were dead all over the floor, man. They'll literally just come inside and die because, you know, my pest guy, we have like the termite protection, you know. They you know, when they come around, they spray. I see you, GVG, I see you. They come around, they spray like the corners of your house and stuff, you know, the pest guys. Yeah, apparently it actually works because we'll wake up and then they'll be dead all over the place. But yeah, GVG, I was just saying every year around this time we have these termite swarmers that come around and they come out of hibernation underneath the ground and then they just fly around looking for a nest. And so pretty much they invade everybody in my city, this whole entire area pretty much. My entire county, they just invade their houses and they're all over the place. Like you'll be outside, you'll see them flying, like you'll get, it's like a swarm, okay? It is all over the place. There's so many. But anyways, I was saying they would climb up your walls and stuff since they were attracted to light. So last night, today, and the next day are all like the termite swarm days. They usually last around 3 days. I'm hoping they don't pop up tonight, but just in case they do, I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early. Bro, GVG's taking it back, bro. Yeah, man, I got a haircut, dude. Yeah, I got a haircut. Yeah, the Jonesy buzz came a little No, this ain't no Jonesy buzz, bro. This is just a Jonesy cut. I couldn't stand it, man. The long hair, I don't know, man. I didn't like the way it felt. Like I would feel little strands on my face and it would just bother me all the time because I felt like I was going crazy. Like I was like, okay, is there a bug on me? No, that's just hair, and I would just pull it, you know. Rip bun, yeah. But we can all admit this looks better, right? This looks better, in my opinion. You have long hair? Whoa, you do? I didn't know that, Joe. Bro, there's a lot I don't know about you, apparently. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah. Last night, they were coming in swarms, and the pest guy, it works. We woke up, they were dead all over the place. I went to work. Haley was home with the baby. She was just cleaning up. Dead bodies, bro. Vacuuming it up and shit. It was pretty crazy. So we playing it safe. We keep all the lights off and shit. You know, just to avoid any attacks from these mother truckers. You know what I'm saying? Also, I gotta say this as well. You know, I have kind of some pet peeves with my live stream title things. I mean, let me just say, it's gonna take a while to get used to. Yeah, true. But I'll be honest, man. The day after I cut my hair, everybody was like, "Oh my god, your hair looks so good." I'm like, "Wow, thanks. I guess you really didn't like my long hair." And I was like, "Okay, I guess the long hair, Jonesy, y'all thought was a little bit silly. I didn't really like the long hair, Jonesy. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. They like the short hair though. That's what they thought. Because I was like, okay, as a kid, I used to always have short hair. So you know what? I went to the barber. I was like, okay, cut it off. Just do it. Just do it, bro. She legit got my hair and went boop, boop, boop. And it looked like I had a bowl cut, and then she faded it out and stuff. But this is a welcome change. Dude, I loved your hair, not gonna lie. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, that was a phase, man. That was the Jonesy bun. The Jonesy bun phase. And now we're in a new era. We're in a new era of Jonesy with this. And remember, guys, once we hit 500 subscribers, your boy is going to be shaving his dome to the freaking bottom, bro. There is going to be no hair but little prickles once I cut it all off. And I don't know if that's ever going to happen, to be honest, because I'm kind of on and off with these YouTube thing. Oh, yeah, GVG. I got good news. I didn't know you liked JFV, but since you do, I'll tell you. JFV remake is officially in full swing. I've been editing it every day for the past week. I'm about 20 minutes into it. We got probably about 15 minutes more worth of JFV I gotta add in there and edit it and everything. And then I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning of the video, watch it over, do the sound effects and then all the special effects, make sure it looks extra pristine. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm gonna release some posters in the weeks coming to the launch date. I'm to give you. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna get burnt out on it. I don't think. I'm doing a little bit a day, maybe about like 2 hours worth a day, and like my feet, bro. Oh, that's another thing I gotta talk about is Scuba. Shit, my feet are in pain, but I'm doing a little bit every day. And what I'm doing, I had the prologue made, like that was before they met. I have that already done and made. So, you know, it's like their solo stories. It starts out with Jeremiah Lebrowski, and he's talking about how he got to NYC. Then it cuts to Flipper to John, and it goes through his struggles, what he's going through, and why he's in New York City. And then it cuts to our fan favorite character, Victor Heinzman, and it talks about what he's going through and why he's in NYC. And then I haven't done this yet because I couldn't get any good ideas. But once they all meet, I just do a flash cut to 3 years later. They're all living together. They're all friends. You don't like Victor Heinzman? He's my favorite. I don't know who your favorite character is. I like Victor Heinzman the best, probably. He got the most depth. Like, he has the most character building. Victor was like the Indian guy with like the glasses and he's standing like this. Yeah, that's Victor Heinzman. The guy that took the Riz pill, bro. That's Victor Heinzman. But yeah, then it flash cuts, and then I remake the second episode where they go out to eat, right? The dinner episode. And then I'm remaking the third one where Victor takes the Riz pill. And then that's going to be the whole entire thing. I'm thinking it's going to be the prologue and then how they become good friends. And then it's going to flash cut 3 years later. But I'm going to do the how they became friends thing last, because I know that's what's going to get me burnt out with. That's going to burn me out the most. So I'm doing just the remaking shit first, because all I got to do pretty much is just remake all the scenes. You know, add a couple words here and there, and then boom, bada bang. It looks 10 times better, and it sounds 10 times better. 3 years, yeah. They'll be friends for a while. I don't want to spoil anything, because I'm pretty proud of what I'm making. Like the story that I'm building and the characters that I'm creating. You know, JFV is like a joke. It doesn't take itself seriously, which is why it's funny in my opinion. Like, the editing is so shitty and like shoddily put together, but I took what I had on the first 3 episodes and I'm making it more about the friendship, more about how they came to meet each other, what their motives are in being friends, and I just want a lot of character building. And I want the characters to be a lot more fleshed out. That's why I'm doing this. Because I like them. I like them all. They're all very similar characters, but also very different characters. Like, Flipper to John, he's like a hard ass, right? He always means business. Like, he don't fuck around with nobody, right? But he's also a goofball. And he's also pretty fucking crazy. And that's Flipper to John. But at the end of the day, he's a nice guy. He's a good guy. He's a good friend. Jeremiah Lebrowski, he's just a fucking weirdo, bro. He's like he's rude. He's goofy. But he's kind of a good friend. And then we got Victor Heinzman. He really stands out the most because he's just he's an all-around decent guy. Like, he doesn't fit in with these two assholes. But yet he's friends with them. It's kind of like the black sheep, I think that's what they call him. I like series that don't take each other seriously. In fact, I even made one. I think he fucks around with everybody, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Flipper, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Origins episode, after the remake comes out, it is not gonna be out. Okay, I'm gonna private that video for... Actually, I'm privating the first 3 episodes completely. The first Origins episode will never be seen in the public eye ever again. So if you like that episode and you want to save it, I suggest you download that shit, because that is not going to be available to the public eye once the remade season comes out. Because, dude, there was so much like sex and like jerk off jokes and like inappropriate sexual jokes. I was like, okay, and a lot of cock jokes. Like every 5 seconds they're talking about a dingaling. So I'm like, okay, we got to cut some of the dingalings out of there and make it more E for everyone. That first episode is crazy. All I was saying is that the first episode was so, like the JFV Origins was so inappropriate that once I remake the series and I upload it again, all 3 original episodes are going to be privated for my eyes only. So if y'all want to download those videos, because after this new episode comes out, they will never be seen by you guys ever again. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. If you want Jangalangalangs, if you want JFV Origins Original, I suggest you download it, because y'all will never see that in like 3 months or whatever, whenever JFV remake comes out. We gotta cut some of the dingalings there. Yeah, it was too inappropriate, man. I wanted them to be more than, you know. There's ways, but I'm not gonna tell you, because, hey, if nobody sees that episode, I feel like JFV Origins actually scares fans away from the series because it's so vulgar. That's what I'm like kind of worried about with the new series. Nah. There's ways out there, GVG. If you really wanted to download it, you could literally just look it up, and there's free options. You just put the link in there and you can download it for free. But yeah, I think it's about time we talk about my scuba adventures, huh? We've been live for 20 minutes. I'm just been straight yapping. Hold on, y'all. I'm chewing. All right. My scuba adventures, bro. Oh, man. As you may know, I started it last week on Wednesday. So it was 5 days straight of nonstop scuba diving. And, bro, I'm going to go day by day. I'm going to start with day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and then day 5, the final day. It's still fresh on my mind. I can remember it. I was going to record every day after practice, so then I could, like, get, like, my emotions straight to you guys in a video. But I ended up not doing it because I had no time, bro. I would go to work. Wake up, go to work, go to scuba class, come home, eat, sleep. Well, that was it. I didn't get back home from scuba class till like 10 o'clock every day. It was 6 to 10. Oh, my feet, bro. They hurt like hell. I'll get to that in the scuba story. So day 1, I get there early. Okay, like at 5 o'clock. Class starts at 6. Supposed to be there at 5:30 or whatever to set up our gear and stuff. Get there at 5 o'clock because I have to buy a snorkel. I didn't know you actually needed a snorkel in scuba class. I thought that was just like snorkeling, okay? You don't need a snorkel if you're scuba diving. You got the regulator. See, I'm scared of it, but I want to do it now that I'm talking about it. I want to go out scuba diving. But you can't go scuba diving alone. That's the issue. You have to always have a partner. You cannot ever go scuba diving by yourself, which is fucked. But anyways, back on topic here. First day, I get there. I buy the snorkel. I'm hanging around. I go to the classroom. We fill out some paperwork. And I'm pretty nervous. Okay? I'm pretty nervous. Okay? I had the shivers. You know, my anxiety is pretty bad. Like, whenever I get really anxious like that, I'll start to, like, shake. Like, I'm really cold. Like, I'll be cold. But I'm not cold. I'm just nervous. You know, I'm just, like, shaking. I got the shivers. First thing we did was this. We had to do a swim test. I think I told you guys about this. We had to swim 200 yards and tread water for 10 minutes. But here's the catch. You could do it however you needed, okay? You had no goggles, no nothing. You were pretty much naked with the only thing with a swimsuit, swimming to your own accord. But you could float on your back. And so that's how I beat it. I was swimming back and forth on my back the whole time. I was straight chilling. I was literally just laying on my back, kicking. That's all I did. When I got to the end, I pushed off. That's it. And I beat the swim test. And then I did a tread water. I beat that. Whole time, I was treading a little bit. I was floating my back. Take deep breaths. Real deep breaths. Because the more air you have up in your lungs, the easier it is for you to stay afloat. I go... just floating. Okay, 10 minutes past, that's it. We get our gear. You know, you guys aren't familiar with scuba gear. You have a BCD. That's like the vest you wear, right? It controls your buoyancy. It can fill up with air, and like it's kind of like a life vest, sort of, but you control how much life is in the vest, you know? From your tank, you attach to the back of the BCD, and there's a little button, a little like hose here that you connect your tank to and shit with your regulator and everything. It's all connected. The button, red button, it inflates your BCD. It fills it with air, so you float. Gray button, it deflates your BCD. It puts air out of it. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly, but the first day I had trouble with that. The instructor was going very fast. Okay, I cannot emphasize this enough. My guy was straight talking up a storm. And literally, before the first class, when we were in the classroom, he said, "You're either going to love me or you're going to hate me. I only teach 2 classes a year." Well, I guess, yeah, we had to take it. Before we got to the class, we had to do a e-learning thing. And like an internet class about it. But anyways, we get in the pool. First thing we're in the shallow end. We're on our knees. BCD inflated. We're kind of floating a little bit, kind of just sitting on the water. He was like, someone know you assuming I'm a human. I'm gonna tell you I'm a superhuman. I think that's I don't know what that is, but yes. We're in the shallow end. First thing he has us do. He says, deflate your BCD, go underwater, and just breathe. I'm down there. Regulator in my mouth, mask on. I'm breathing. I was scared, but I didn't feel scared. All of eternity, humans are it's pretty much ingrained into our being to be scared of the water. You can't breathe underwater. And if you can, that shit's unnatural. So whenever I was underwater breathing out of that regulator, it was very weird for me. I was breathing so fast, man. I was eating through my air. I looked at my gauge. It was going beep, beep. Dude, I was eating through it. I was breathing fast as hell. Bubbles constantly were going. My guy was like, "You okay?" Because underwater you can't talk. So this means, "Are you okay?" He goes. I go. And I'm like shaking. My legs are shaking. And I'm breathing. He has us do a skill. We have to take our regulator out underwater, throw it behind us, and then retrieve it. But remember, since you're underwater, you have to constantly breathe. Number 1 rule of scuba diving is breathe continuously and never, ever, ever hold your breath. Because if you hold your breath, your lungs will literally fucking explode. Okay? Hey, that is the truth. So if you're not breathing, you have to be breathing out. So I take up a regulator, throw my thing out, and the whole time I'm just blowing bubbles like this. I'm just blowing air out at a constant stream. I reach back, grab my regulator, put it back, and there's a button on the back of the regulator. You can either, to get all the water out of your mouth, you can either blow really hard. But I found that difficult because, you know, you're already blowing out oxygen. You don't have a lot of air in you already. So there's a button on the back of the regulator. You click it. And it expels a burst of air. And all the water that's in there goes out of your mouth. And then you can breathe. So I do that skill easily. Here's the skill I really I don't remember all the skills, so I'm just kind of going to go. I'm kind of just going to talk about what I remember and what I struggled with. This skill was called the mask clearing, okay? It's pretty cool how it works. I practiced it in a pool beforehand. I did perfect. But once we were there, we were in the pool with the scuba gear, I could not do it. You get your scuba mask, you lift it up like this, you fill it with water. So now what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to lean back, hold the top of your mask like this, and then blow out of your nose like. And pretty much what that does, all the air coming out of your nose comes up and forces the water out the bottom of your mask. I struggled with it. I did that. The partial mask clear, I did it. Where I really struggled is this next part. The next day comes around. I'm kind of skipping around because a lot happened the first day and it was kind of a long time ago. I don't remember a lot. I was kind of scared getting home the first day. I was like, okay, I don't know if I want to continue this. I was really nervous the next day I get there. My little sister, I was doing it with her the whole time. She was in the class with me. She was really nervous. She was more nervous than I was. But I was like, okay, it'll be fine. Hey, we got this. We legit studied. We know what to do. And we got teachers here. We got so many people here. We'll be fine. We get to the pool. This day was a little bit more difficult. One of the first skills they had as practice was a fucking... I don't know. I can't really remember if it was day 2 or day 3. It was probably day 3, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. We had to take off of our we had to take off our mask completely underwater and continuously breathe underwater for 30 seconds. So, you know, it's easy to breathe with a regulator because your nose is in your mask, right? It is an air pocket. There's no water in your nose. Once that mask is removed and you're just breathing out of here, you know, we have the tendency to constantly breathe out of our nose. So once we're breathing out of our mouth, like try it at home, guys. If you're at home right now, try to breathe out of your mouth only. More likely than not, your nose is going to be sucking in a tiny bit. A tiny bit. Your nose is going to be sucking in. Even if it's not a lot, a tiny bit. So you imagine you're underwater, your mask is off. All you have, you're breathing out of your nose. Your mouth. Whenever you breathe out, all the bubbles go up, right? I was doing it. We had to do that for 30 seconds, put our mask back on, clear it, and then give the okay. So I was there. Me and Bailey were doing it. She's my sister. I was doing okay for about 25 seconds. I was about 5 seconds away from getting the all clear. And I kind of panicked. I was doing it. It's all a mental thing. Literally, as long as you think you're okay and you just think about the process, you'll be okay. But I was still like a noob, so I was struggling. I breathe in, and I get a whole bunch of water up my nose. A fucking lot. Like, I started choking. That's how I surfaced. I was like, I started coughing. Put my mask back on, go back down. Try again, same thing happens. That happens about 4 times I surface. And eventually and they just say, okay, whatever. We'll do it. We'll practice again later. So we go to the deep end, and it was probably I see your chat, GVG. I just have no idea what you're talking about. So we go into the deep end for the first time, and this was cool. We've never been into the deep end, like actually scuba diving, like floating and shit. We have to practice on our neutral buoyancy. And if you don't know what that is, it's whenever you have your BCD, you have weights on you, right? You're wearing weights. You have to get the perfect distribution between the air and the weight, so then you're kind of just floating there in one spot. That was unbelievably cool. We were just sitting in, or at least I was pretty good. Yes, the deep end, then. I was in the deep end. How have you been, then? It's been a while since I've seen you, but I'm catching you up a little bit. I did the scuba diving course last week, so that's what I'm talking about. And I'm really scared of the ocean, so it is an interesting thing to talk about. So we were in the deep end. It was about a 10-foot deep pool. And I was just sitting there. floating. Okay, they just literally want us to go down there and practice our buoyancy. So I was sitting there floating, and I was like, whoa. It was legit like I was weightless, like I was in space or something. It was unbelievably cool. Because typically when you're swimming in the pool or the ocean, you don't have that power and ability to sit underwater, breathe, and just fucking float. It was really sick. I was sitting there like literally just like this. Like I'm all like this. Floating. It was so sick. We were swimming around and everything. So I'm gonna skip the rest of that class. I get home feeling confident. I'm like, okay, next day is the third day in the pool. It's the last day of the pool class. We got this, okay? And then after the third day of the pool, we go to the open water, the real shit. Okay, that's where it gets interesting. That's where it gets really interesting. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. I've been okay, just tired of messing up my sleeping pattern, LOL. Yeah, that's a pretty important thing, man. It's important to get that sleep pattern up and Gucci. Scared of the ocean? Fair enough. Any reason why, though? I'm not scared of the ocean, like, the actual ocean. I'm kind of just more scared of, like, the mental aspect. I'm not scared of the sharks or, like, actual fauna of underwater. But I'm more scared of my scuba gear failing. My scuba buddy not being able to save me if I run out of air. My gear failing, surfacing too fast, my lungs explode, shit like that, you know. I'm scared of more user error and my gear messing up than anything out there. That's why I'm kind of scared. And you're just scuba diving in the ocean. You look down, it's pitch black. There's nothing, okay? There's nothing. You're just floating there above an abyss. You don't know what could be there. But anyways, third day of class. This was probably the most grueling class ever. I get there, we're hype. I'm hype at least. My little sister, she's scared. She's really scared. She started like crying in the car, telling like she was scared and shit like that. Because like she could die. She never realized how dangerous scuba diving was. And I was like, okay, here's the problem, okay? About 3 weeks ago, before I started the class, I was having nightmares about scuba diving. I was learning about all the terrors and all the things that could go wrong. So I've already gotten scared and I've gotten past it. Now you're going through all of your scared shit while we're doing the course, and that's not good. So we're going to have to do this together. I got your back. You got my back. We're going to do this, little sister. We're going to get this done. Yeah, just like a natural fear. So third day, it was pretty self-explanatory. We practiced how to enter the pool with our gear on and everything like that. Our buoyancy again, and we were just swimming out. We did a little free dive going down to the bottom of the pool and shit. So we going down there to the bottom of the pool. And it's a 12-foot deep pool, right? The instructor tells us, okay, well, it tells us above the water before we go down. What we're going to do, and you got to think, it's 12 foot by 12 foot. Like it's legit a cube underwater. And it's like a drop off. Like it ain't no swimming pool like at home, right? There's not just a shallow go down, like a slope going from the shallow to the deep. No, it's a fucking drop off. Yeah, 12 foot deep. We're in the deep end, and he wants us to take off our mask, breathe out of our regulator, swim at the very bottom of the pool to the one edge of the cube, and then back. Put our mask back on, clear it. Give the okay, we're all good. Me, I was scared. Shitless, okay? I was legit so fucking nervous. I was underwater. I had to constantly remind myself, control your breathing, Jonesy. Control your breathing. I was like, and you can't just, if you get scared underwater in the pool, at least when we're training, you can't just surface. Because once we're in the open water and you surface like that, you will die or get DCS. It's very dangerous. So he legit told us before we get out there, do not surface. We cannot do this. Okay. You only learn by putting positive learning factors before, like making a habit, right? Getting that confidence under the water so then you don't have to surface. My turn comes around. I go before my little sister because I'm like, okay, I'll be the big brother. I'll protect you. I'll protect you. I'll do it first so you know it's possible. I swim to him. I take off my mask. I plug my nose because, you know, it's difficult for me to breathe out of my mouth and keep my nose sealed. I swim. I can't see a fucking thing. I'm just swimming. I hit my arms out like this. I hit the wall. I turn around. I'm swimming back. And then I've hit the other wall. I'm like, okay. I get my mask. And keep in mind, I'm holding my nose still because I can't breathe out of my mouth without plugging my nose under the water. Put my mask on like this. I move my nose like that. Then I put my hands like this. Then I blow. I start to panic a little bit. I get a little water on my nose. I'm like, no, I can't fail. I can't fail this shit. I don't want to do that again. I start breathing again. I'm focusing. And I blow. A little bit more water left. I blow again. It's clear. I clear. And I hold it like this. I put my strap on. I give the okay. And then I beat the test. My little sister does it. She does it perfectly fine. And she doesn't even plug her nose. Good shit. I don't remember much of anything else we did that day. So I'm going to go on to the 4th day. We were going to this natural spring. It was like the water was like 60 degrees. It was absolutely fucking freezing. Okay? We had a full wetsuit, the hood, everything. On that day, my mask, we have like a scuba mask, right? We have a mask. We put that, that test, you had to take off your mask, swim, and then put it back on. What you're saying sounds super sexual out of context. No, y'all are just fucked in the head, okay? Y'all got fucking problems, okay? Y'all need to see a therapist, man. That ain't me. I'm talking about scuba diving. I don't know what y'all talking about. Fucking hentai, fucking Fuda shit. Nah. I'm talking about scuba diving. We get to the spring right at early. I think the class started at 8. Oh, no, 7:30. I think it started at 7:30. First dive, we swim out there. We go 30 feet. We're 30 feet down. We do all of our basic skills. Partial mask clear, full mask clear for the first 2 dives. And we swim around. Bro, Nin, go for it. I actually deleted TikTok because I was like, okay, I spend too much time on the app. I got to take a break from this. But if y'all don't know what a natural spring is, it's literally just a huge cave underground that spits out like cold water. So we were swimming, after we do our skills underwater on the platform. Oh my God, it was such a cool I want to go back. I want to go scuba diving again. We go down under the surface and we're kind of just... He tells us to sit on the platform on our knees for a little bit. And kind of just, relax. Get the vibe that we're underwater and kind of chill for a bit. I'm looking around and the water is so fucking clear. Like I can look up to the surface. I can see people swimming, right? Just basic people swimming. From 30 feet under. I look down. I see little fishes swimming around. I'm like, wow. This is cool. So we do that. We start swimming around. We swim over the cave. We can see some cave divers going down there. Like, they're going deep, too. It was pretty fucking awesome. It legit feels like you're weightless. You're just there, like this. We're swimming. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, there was the sun was just coming up, right? So you could see, like, the sun rays coming down through the trees. There was a huge mangrove tree and shit. It was beautiful. You can see little fish swimming around. It was fucking gorgeous. Yeah, that's my daughter. Maybe after she gets dressed, I can bring her in here and show you guys. She just got out of the bath. She gets mad when she gets out of the bath. She's happy in the bath, but once you take her out of the bath, she's pissed until she gets clothes on. But third and final dive comes around. We go down the spring once again, and this time is the part I've been nervous about all day. The full mask clear. We have to take our mask completely off. Put it back on. Yes, my daughter. I had a baby. You didn't know that? I had a baby in May. I had a whole YouTube video about it. Yeah, I have a baby now. She's, I think, almost 5 months. It's crazy. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, we get down there. I went like second this time. Let me see her. Hello, baby. You know, say anything to the people of the world. Hello. She's what? Oh, here, watch this. She likes this. She might laugh. We might see a baby laugh. Let's see. No, but she is smiling. Oh, sorry. Look at that. It's YouTube. Why you always gotta look at mom, bro? I'm your dad. Look, she's smiling. Alright, here you go. Alright, like I was saying though. Fake coughing makes her laugh. That's cute. I'm about to do that to her. Maybe when she gets a little bit older, maybe she'll learn. We have this stuffed animal cow. She's obsessed with it. We'll hold it. She'll start laughing and she'll grab it and she'll talk to it. She'll be like, she'll just talk to the little bear. It's pretty cute. But yeah, we go down there. And what I do, I'm hyping myself up. I take off my mask, plug my nose, and I can't see shit. I'm just sitting there like, okay, collect yourself, Jonesy. Collect yourself, Jonesy. Put my mask back like this. I'm just sitting there for like 10 seconds, just breathing. I'm like, okay, Jonesy, you got this. I close that shit. Put it on. And I did it! I was so hyped. I was like, yes! Jonesy did it! Woo! The music is how I was feeling. I was hyped. I was pretty hyped, man. I did that shit. It was a victory. My little sister was next. I was still kind of collecting myself. I was kind of freaking out mentally. And it was her turn. And all I see is her swimming to the surface. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I see the assistant instructor go swim up right after her. They go to the shore and I don't see her again until after the class. But she ended up not going back to the final day. She got too scared. But hey, I got respect for her for at least giving it a shot. And she did good. I think she kind of just got into her head. I asked her about it after the fact. She was like, because she didn't even have a regulator in her mouth when she was swimming up to the surface. She was just, she was just swimming like panicking mentally. I was like, dude, what happened? She's like, I don't even know. I just panicked and I don't remember anything. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. But the final day comes around, and the final day we go out to the beach, and boys, we couldn't see shit. Okay, the water was so like murky, bro. We couldn't see but 2 feet in front of us. It was just like chalky as fuck. Like you could not see anything. We were going down. Guess how deep we went? 45 feet underneath the surface, bro. We couldn't see shit. There was like sea urchins. And the current was strong as hell. The waves were big. So I was like, I kept going down. And I had to keep controlling my buoyancy. And I was like, I cannot fucking for the life of me stay flat. And I was scared I was going to land on a fucking sea urchin or a stingray or something. Whew. But anyways, I survived. I kept checking my air pressure. We went up. Boom, bada bang. It was over. I got certified. Well, yippee. Good for you, though. I didn't know you had a kid. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely a cool experience. I was supposed to go back after that day to do my nitrox training, but I was like, nah, fuck it. I just want my open water. I need to take a break. Bro, Nin, how is the whole GZ Rogue community, bro? What's that? I'm a GZ Rogue defector, bro. Like a North Korean defector. I left the community and I've never returned. I don't know. Too much. I don't know. Not for me, I don't think. It was crazy though, GVG. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but also I was really scared of it. But it's cool now that I got those skills underneath my belt. Ugh. Other than that, I've just been playing a whole lot of Fallout 4. I've been playing a hell of a lot of Fallout 4. Every day I'm playing that. I got like 30 hours into it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun. Yo, GVG, before I'm gonna end it soon because I don't want any of those bugs to get my ass. But you got any ideas for tomorrow night's stream? It's Friday, so we gotta have a crazy stream. I had a lot of fun the other day playing VR chat. I don't know if you enjoyed it, but I was most certainly enjoying myself whenever we were playing VR chat. Maybe we could hop back on the VR chat and see how it goes. Maybe I'll hit up my friend. Remember how I was talking about on VR chat on Friday? I was talking about my old friend Hunter. Well, I ended up texting him. And we've been talking on Snapchat, and I think maybe we could secure a live stream with him. Hold on, I'm texting him right now, actually. Whew. I got shit. Got a lot of shit in my throat, bro. It's all the I'm not gonna say that joke. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be live back on Twitch, so I don't know either, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll probably play I'll probably play Fallout, to be honest, or VR chat. All right. Wait, what? Wait, what, Jonesy clips? You been making clips? Hold on, wait, what? Hold on, I gotta go to your YouTube channel. GVG. What are you talking about? Bonesy clips. What you mean, Willis? Hold on, do I gotta go to your clips and then go to buy viewers? Oh yeah. Hold on, let me see. Oh, on Discord. Let me see. Where are they at? Art, probably.
Yes!
Oh, that's loud. God damn.
In the middle of this fucking filthy street, on camera, in exchange for absolutely nothing.
They're pretty awesome. I like them. I like them simply because, like, it's cool to have somebody out there that enjoys what you do and that is out there making custom content for the community. That's really cool to me. So I like that you do it. It's cool to me. even if it's not the greatest animation ever, I still think it's awesome. The Bonesy little caricature that you made is so, like, he's so, what's that word? This one fucks me up, man. Hold on, I'll show you. It's called Jonesy. Okay, that's fucked. That title is weird. That's fucking weird, but this one's funny to me. I just like his head, his face. Ah, no, it ain't better than JFV. No. I don't know what. Okay, I don't like that, but his head is funny. I like the face he's making. I don't know, man. I don't remember, but I like how original it is. Like it's like a whole different fucking multiverse of a Bonesy. Like, it's just cool. It looks like a puppet, kinda. It looks like a marionette. That's what it looks like. Like, it looks like one of these, like a marionette puppet. It's pretty cool. Maybe one day if I become like big on YouTube, I can make a Bonesy marionette based off this guy. That could be sick. I like it. Like a rig. Oh yeah, I forget you use that one software to make them, don't you? Pretty cool, my friend. Pretty cool. But alright, I think I'm actually gonna call the stream and go play some Fallout, you know. Just chill. I just wanted to come on tonight to tell you guys the story so tomorrow could all be the fun times we all know and love. So I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night at the time, 7 o'clock my time. See us. Oh wait, why isn't the clock there? There it is. All right, DVD. I'll see you later, man. Peace out. Have a good night.